Hey everybody, Tri-Tip Tim here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm on a journey to a healthy life using the carnivore diet and intermittent fasting. Okay, well wait a minute. First things first. Let me fire up a stogie here. I'm having a Cuban twist. It's a Robusto. So let me get that started. I clipped the tip off, just a sliver. And now I'll light it up. Okay, and I also got a diet soda stream over here. It's it's a diet Dr. Pete. That's what they call it. All right. Anyway, it's been a while for an update. So last week I weighed in. And I gained a pound. Now, this was my first post-hospital stay weigh-in. And I was in the hospital for 5 days. And I was eating, they had me on a regular diet, but it was the standard American diet, also known as the shitty American diet. High carbs. Oh my gosh, I ate so many carbs. I mean, every plate, if you can take a plate and separate it into 3 portions, they have a protein, a veg, and some kind of carb accoutrement, so to speak, like potatoes, rice, pasta. So it was double carbs because it had vegetables and the actual carb. And then dinner roll, couldn't get diet soda. They gave me juice. Oh, man. 5 days of high carb. I was sure I'd gain 10 pounds. Now, my previous weigh-in was like a month and a half ago. So, like I say, last week I weighed in and I gained a pound. I said, whoa, all right. I wasn't upset with a pound. I probably did gain 10 pounds in the hospital, but then I had lost it. That's my theory. So then I wanted to change my macros. If you don't know what macros are, in the ketovore, carnivore community, also known as the proper human diet, we watch our macros. So that's usually it's calories, carbohydrates, protein, and fat. I don't worry about the calories, although on the app that I use, which is called Chronometer, and I'm going to put a link to that up here. Well, not a link, but I'm going to put a picture up here of yesterday's macros, or my app. Okay. Joe from Two Crazy Ketos suggested, and he was talking about how much protein should you really eat. So he said that you should eat your goal weight, take whatever your goal weight is, take that number and eat that number of grams of protein per day. So I used 300 pounds as my goal weight. That's always been my short-term goal. Hang on a second. Okay, so 300 has always been my short-term goal. So I was eating 300 grams of protein a day. Now, Joe also said to be in a 1-to-1 ratio between protein and fat. So if I was eating 300 grams of protein, I was also eating 300 grams of carbs. I really wasn't losing the weight I thought I should be. So I thought to myself, okay, well, wait a minute. Why don't I just switch that to, why don't I find out what my actual goal weight is? So I went on Google, I put my height in, I'm 6'3", and it said my goal weight should be around 219. So I put that in my macros. Now I've been eating 219 grams of protein per day, 219 grams of fat. I'm trying for 0 to 20 grams of carbs. Yesterday was day 6, or is today day 6? I think today's day 6. Tomorrow's day 7, and I think tomorrow night I'm going to weigh in, and I'm going to see where that got me. So that's that. What else did I want to talk about? I'm also going to put a picture of what I ate today. I had pulled pork. It's lasted for about 3 days. I put a pork butt in my in my crockpot express, and I slow cooked it for 20 hours. This thing was 10 pounds, and I barely fit it in the pot because I've got a small one. My crockpot express, it's only six quarts. I have a big Ninja Foodie, but it's up on the shelf in the laundry room. I'm thinking about taking that down because I'm also thinking about, once a month getting a pork butt from Sam's or Costco, because this really worked out well for me. Okay. What else did I want to talk about? It's been a while. Oh! Sorry. When you get old, the brain doesn't work like you want it to. Hang on a second. What was I just going to say? See? I lost it. It was there, but then I lost it. Okay, all right, let's talk about exercise. I was exercising before the hospital, and what I was doing was I'd pull up on TV on YouTube Leslie Sanson's Walk Away the Pounds. She's got a myriad of different videos, and I'm doing the Happy Mile, the 1 mile. And so I would stand up with my walker and walk in place. I couldn't really move my hands because I was holding myself on the walker. So yesterday I had the bright idea, well, wait a minute. What if I just sit in my wheelchair and I move my legs, lift my legs as if I were walking, like I'm sitting down, and I'm moving my legs, and I start moving my arms. So I tried that today. How far did I get? I'll also put a picture of that. I think I went between 3 and 4 minutes until I had to quit. It felt like my workout was more intense than just when I was standing with the, okay, next time I'm going to have to do something so I don't get all these notifications. By the by, when you start a YouTube channel, it's highly complicated. Okay, so, all right, back to the workout. The workout today was more intense than when I was standing with the walker. The problem with the walker was, look, I weigh 518 pounds. Oh, okay, so that's what my weight is, 518 when I weighed in. This workout, sitting in the chair and moving my legs and moving my arms, it was a much more intense workout. And according to my Apple Watch, I actually went a quarter of a mile. I've never gone that far, with the walker. So, that's a plus. That's a plus. I'm going to try to do that every day. Let's see. Can I remember what I had forgotten to tell you? Okay, so I talked about the hospital, talked about the workout, talked about the macros, what I've been eating. Okay, I've gone back to one meal a day. I eat one meal a day. Oh, coffee. I talked about coffee. We'll get back to that. I've gone back to one meal a day. When I get up, I get dressed, I get coffee. Okay, let's talk about the coffee. So I got a sipper, a new coffee sipper. It's like 16 ounces, and it's it keeps. I'm trying to the steel. What steel? What the? Anyway, it keeps the coffee warm the whole time I'm on the porch drinking it. I found, is it Stevia or Splenda? On Amazon, I'll put a link in the description. I found Stevia, no, the other one I just said, Splenda coffee creamer. No sugar, no, what else does it say? It says 0 sugar and 0 syrup. So, when I first started the coffee, I was using creamer and also a sweetener, monk fruit. I have monk fruit plus stevia, and that was for every cup of coffee. I was only having this once a day, and it was 2 cups of coffee, but it was 8 grams of carbs. So I want to do something about that. So I just started using the creamer. I put 2 tablespoons of creamer in with the coffee, and that's it. So I've cut out the sweetener. Okay. Let me see if I can get back to what I was saying. So I go to the porch, I have my coffee, and then I come in and I'll make a meal. Or like today, I had the rest of the pulled pork in the fridge, so I just put that in a bowl. I weighed it. Okay, that's another thing I'm doing different. I'm weighing my food. But there's 2 things I'm doing different. Number 1, in my chronometer, I will for the next day, I'll put down what I want to eat. And everything that I plan on eating. Like I'll put the coffee in there, I'll put my electrolytes, which I've been using Element electrolytes, and I'll put in the foods that I'm going to eat. Before, the old way, I would just cook something, I'd eat it, and then I'd enter it in. I wouldn't do it ahead of time so that I could see what the macros are doing. So I started doing that. I started weighing my food. Let's see. So today the pulled pork was, I believe it was 32 ounces. And I'm everything I'm cooking, I'm weighing, unless I know what it is. I got these hamburger patties from Sam's Club. They're sirloin, and they're each a third pound. So I know what those are. But if I don't know, like if I take a steak out of the freezer and thaw it out, before I cook it, I'll weigh it, so I know what I'm working with. So that's another thing I'm doing different. Okay, no sweetener. In the coffee, I'm weighing the food. If I don't know what it weighs, I'm started this new exercise routine today. So we'll see what happens on the 7th day. And let's see. Anything else I want to talk about? I'm up to 51 subscribers. Thank you, everybody who's subscribed. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do so. And hit the like button. And also share this with someone you think might be interested. Because I want to help people. I really want to help people who are as big as I am. I don't like using the obesity word. I just don't like it. You know, if you're fat like me, I want to tell you about this. Eating meat, cheese, some cheese, meat, eggs, some cheese. I want to spread the word on the carnivore. Well, not only carnivore, keto also, and ketovore and carnivore. All right, let's talk about keto, ketovore, and carnivore. So keto is some veg, meat, high protein, high fat, and some veg. Now the veg is going to be vegetables that is low on the glycemic index, which means it's not going to spike your blood sugar. Usually a green leafy vegetable, but you can find yourself the glycemic index and it'll tell you all foods that you would want to eat, even those you don't want to eat, and it'll tell you where they are on the glycemic index. And keto is, let's say, from 0 to 100 grams of carbs per day. That's keto. Ketovore. Ketovore is basically Atkins. And Atkins, the first level of Atkins. What was that called? The induction phase. So ketovore is high protein, high fat, and a little veg. From 0 to 20 grams of carbs a day. That's basically Atkins. Carnivore. Okay, carnivore is no veg, no plants. It's animals. So meat, eggs, cheese. Some people have to be careful with cheese. I have cut way back on my cheese. I used to eat cheese with everything. I've cut back on my cheese. So carnivore is meat, eggs, cheese, dairy. You could put heavy cream in your coffee. You could cook with heavy cream. Like you could make a carnivore Alfredo sauce with cream. Cream does have carbs, but cream is good for you. So the carnivore is pretty much zero carb. Like I say, on my macros, I'm 0 to 20. I try to stay under 20. I haven't hit 0 too often. I think yesterday I was at, or today I'm at 8, or is it 15? But that's in my range. Okay, so there's that. So when I was in the hospital, it told me a few things, and they told me I had fatty liver. I've been carnivore pretty much for 4 years now. I don't see how it's possible for me to have a fatty liver. They said that I have a leaky heart valve. So next month I'm supposed to see the cardiologist. I got my meds taken care of, and I feel good. I feel really good today since I started the exercise program, and I really think I can do that every day. I wasn't doing the walker and I'm standing up every day because, man, that really hurt my knees. And after about 3 minutes, my knees started to hurt. My knees didn't hurt today, but my legs got tired. Okay. So, I do believe that's going to be it. Oh, did I say I hit 51 subscribers? Apparently, you need 50 subscribers to do a live. So, I can now do a live. I have to think about that. I have to do some research. Like I said, YouTube is kind of complicated. I primarily use my iPhone. I really, using the computer is fine unless I want to add a picture in. That's complicated, because then I got to find I've got to use an editing software, and of course I don't want to pay for one, so I got to find a free one that I can use, and I really don't know how to do that. On my iPhone, there's something called iMovie, and I can add pictures, I can do all kinds of things right on my phone. Okay, well, this is a long one. This might be my longest video. Anyway, I hope y'all doing good. One of my subscribers asked me if I do a cigar video. Uh-oh, I've gone out. So, I'm thinking about that. Okay, I think that's going to do it. Hope y'all are doing good. Like, subscribe, and share. All right, you guys take it easy. I'll catch you next time.